About time. I moved from back street. I caused quite a big commotion. The police is going to be here anytime. I really don't know what to do.
Just give it to me.
No, but what?
What? Don't worry about it.
Yes, again. Ready? Smell that? Smell that?
Barb!
Go, here,
Everybody get out of the fire now! Watch the flames! Inspector Woods are immediate to kill victims in the building.
Roger that! Calm down, it's okay. There's a fire! Sit down, where's my son? Your son is alright! Your son is alright, please calm down, ma'am. He's okay,
They got away again. We came past a supermarket, and I can see the officers are on their last legs. It was a hot night. They had hot kit on, body armor, and all other stuff that goes on, carrying heavy shields. I can see that they're suffering from heat exhaustion. I said, go into that store and get water. We will pay for that later. The shopkeepers were superb. We grabbed some water and they grabbed hold of more and started running up and down the streets, giving them out to officers. Absolutely fantastic to see members of the public doing that because it felt like not everyone dislikes us.
The rioting and looting was something that you sit around and talk with your friends. Or imagine, all the shops in the highway was open. You could go in there, take whatever you want. That's something you don't expect to happen. So when it's actually happening, I thought, wow, I need to take advantage of the situation, because this is never going to happen again. There's no police. The shopkeepers aren't there. Might as well just go in there, take whatever I want, go back home. I made like good 3 trips to boats, jewelry, and electrics. I even took a DVD of Harry Potter. Don't even watch Harry Potter. Never want to watch the movies in my life. Because it's there, and it's free, I'm taking it. You know what? Even took a pair of socks. Don't even wear socks yet.
Time I got out was 2 o'clock. My ironing board is in the lobby where I always leave my keys. That's all I picked up was my keys, yeah? I even locked the door behind me, yeah? Because instinctively, I thought that we were coming back. I actually thought that the fire would be like a low-scale fire. Be a few carpets burnt. The fire brigades are gonna be here in a minute. It'd be fine, yeah?
full of adrenaline, really. I was just running around. I just thought, I'd quickly make some money and go home, really.
We had been holding the line for almost 2.5 hours. Level 2 officers across London, Pan London, Hawk serials were formed. Through the night, we had people coming to us from Lewisham and Brimley. We had people coming from Essex and Hertfordshire. Thames Valley Police showed up. That was quite a relief, because until then, before the riots, my officers had been working a 7 to 8 hour day. And yes, quite tiring. And all this time, wearing all the kit, moving so much, it's just shattering.
You've got people coming forwards. There's a couple of feet of you. And they're throwing something at you. And they're taunting you. And you can see that they've got a group of friends. But maybe it's a come on. They're trying to lure you out. I think anybody who says they weren't scared is either lying or an idiot. I mean, I've done quite a lot of public order policing. I've been to the G20 in London, which is slightly different, G20 protests in Scotland, or the students' protests as well, and I've never seen that much hatred on the uniform or that much violence there as exhibited. For most, what happened at the G20, the PC Keith Bladelock, Broadmoor Firm riots, I was, counting all of my officers there every 30 seconds just to make sure that not one had gone adrift, because it was my biggest priority. But it's heartbreaking to have to watch people's houses and livelihoods being burnt. One of the key things we do is we preserve and save property, but this time we weren't able to. We certainly weren't able to save the property aspect of it. And as I was going down the corridor, it became apparent to me that the fire was bigger than I anticipated, because there was full of smoke, The stairwell, they're quite steep. Must be at least 30 steps. Going down to the front door, the main entrance. As we were going down, we couldn't see in front of us. We couldn't see who's in front of us. So it was whatever making the decisions whether we would go through the smoke or the front entrance. We didn't know whether we were going to the smoke. We were just going to a lot of smoke. We didn't have a clue. There was people around us, and those other people was running around, knocking on people's door, telling them to get out.
Those people with the Palestinian scarves, they were actually trying to get people out. they, like, the, you know, I put two and two together, and I thought they were probably involved in the disturbances, in the riots, potentially in the fire downstairs of the carpet shop. But you know, some of them got conscious and thought, this has gone too far, yeah?
I was at my friend's house, and we were on Twitter, and we got a memo that basically there are people in the house that was burning. They need support. If you can come, please help. So we left in the direction of Allied Carpets, where we heard that people were being escorted out of their houses.
It was hard work to get to Carpet. It's actually on a very busy junction, White Junction. So, last thing I wanted to do was get there and get past it. Wide road ahead, wide road behind. And when we got there, I put my resources behind these.
As we got out the door, I looked to my right, and the place was ablaze. You could feel the heat coming through, yeah? You could feel the heat. I got my two boys to cross the road. And as I was going across, one of the neighbors said, "Could you please take my son across as well?" Because they were trying to get people out of the stairwell, you see. They were coughing and they couldn't get out. So I took him. And waited. And as I was waiting, I was thinking that the fire brigade are going to be here in a minute, yeah? The police are going to be here in a minute. And I was still thinking that this is going to be okay. Yeah. This is going to be okay. But it kind of felt really vulnerable because you got your children here and you're worried because you haven't got your mobile phone, you haven't got your wallet, you haven't got anything. You lost everything. Everything fled out. And it felt really weird because you were watching these people getting out of the building. And they were looking at the building. They were looking at their homes being burnt up. They were watching it all burnt down. And it felt like our building was like a trophy.